this is Ankita from Highways TV, and today we have Prasanna Lakshmi Garu from the Pickle Story. Hey guys! We have known pickles while growing up as something which is part of our daily meals and our daily life. As far as I remember, I used to have pickles from my nani as well as my mom used to make it a lot. But nowadays, the tradition of pickling is slowly dying down. Thanks to these torch bearers of pickles who are reviving our tradition. Hi, this is Ankita from Highways TV, and today we have Prasanna Lakshmi Garu from the Pickle Story. So, Prasanna Garu, can you tell us what is your story behind the Pickle Story?
Means all these pickles and all are being made from ancient times. Like my mother-in-law, nearly 100 years old pickle recipe is what I am using it.
Okay.
And these pickles I started Chef Kunal came to our house for learning udikina tokku, which is mango paste with garlic. Then I used to, that time I got little inspired for doing pickles. Then my cousins and all asked me, you're giving me samples, which by tasting it, we are feeling we want more of it. So they asked me for giving more pickles.
Okay.
So they said, you make the pickles and give, I will pay for it. So next mango season time was making pickles. So I kept the list to them in all my cousins group. So they said, okay, we want, and they gave me 70 kilos of order. Like that became an inspiration and thing. So I made 100 kilos and slowly started my pickles business.
So, how many years has it been for you into pickling?
4 years. But actually, even after marriage, all the time I have been pickling because mine is a joint family. And my mother-in-law and all of us, we are 20 people in the house.
Okay.
So we used to keep nearly 1,000-1,500 mangoes, pickles every season. That is how I came into learning of pickles mainly. Then started the business through my cousins.
Okay. So what I understand from, seeing my mother and even my nani and my grandmother is like pickling is not easy at all.
No.
You have to put a lot of ingredients, put up in the sun, put the right amount of oil, lot of things
Correct.
go into it.
Correct.
How did you maintain patience through it for the last 4 years?
I love cooking and I love making new things of new pickles and all. When I was learning, as mine is a joint family, we are all used to cooking lot of things in big vessels. Mm-hmm. That way I came to learn how to mix the pickles also and how to buy the brand ones. I went with my mother-in-law to know how to buy, what mangoes to buy for the pickles, what oil we have to use, how much we have to use. All those recipes have come from my mother-in-law and my grandmother.
Okay.
So that is how the pickling has come into my hand.
Okay. Definitely very thankful to your mother-in-law for,
Really.
giving us all these recipes.
All these are her recipes. It is nothing mine like.
Okay.
Even this sweet parda puri, it is her recipe.
Oh, wow.
We have a lot of kova laddu, like that, lot of sweets and pickles, everything. All are her recipes only. Even 2 years, the pickle stays. Okay. But the main part of the pickle is, we say 1 year.
Okay.
Because these pickles and all, we use the oil is AS brand oil.
Okay.
That is very important. And the salt, even though it is little more, we have to put it for making it preservative.
So our younger generation isn't very much aware of why pickles were made to begin with. Like little bit I know, just reading on Google is like, some of the seasonal fruits or items which were there and which were not in the next season, people could preserve it because of the pickles.
Yeah.
So could you tell us what's the significance and what local pickles that you have made out of the local produce that we have?
Mangoes, lime, gongura, amla, all these are local produce only. So we make pickle.
Oh, nice.
We make a pickle even with tamarind, drumstick, all those kinds also we make pickles.
Okay. So talking of the pickles, how many number of pickles do you have and what are the different varieties that we can avail here?
We have nearly 15 to 20 pickles. We have in mango itself 8-9 pickles. Like we have allapkai, avakai, small pieces mango. We have magai, we have upukai, udikina tokku. All these are there. And like that, you have even a vegetable cutter, like I said, drumstick, lime, tamarind, gongura. We have nearly 20 to 24 powders also. Those powders also, as I said, you can make anything with that, like a garlic chili flakes is there. You can put on your bread and eat. You can put on aloo, make a aloo fry and put that garlic chili flakes on that. You can even make it into pastas for the spreads and all.
Okay.
Like that also you can do.
How did the idea of creating spice powders come into your mind?
When you come to Andhra, like anywhere in Andhra, Telugu, there are a lot of powders what we make.
Okay.
We make with chili, the red chilies, we make karapodis, we make kakarkai karam, we make bendi powder. This is bendi powder. We make bendi powder with bendi pieces. We have munagaku, drumstick leaves ka powder.
Wow.
For health wise, what you need, like multi-grain powder is there, sambar powder is there, rasam powder is there. All these powders and all we make. It is there in everywhere in here, but I have mixed everything from Telangana, from Andhra, from Rayalaseema. I have mixed all the powders and come with 15 to 17 powders.
So coming up to the millet-based products that you have, you just shown us, live demonstration of how the murugu is being made. So what are some of the millet products you have, and how do you process those products?
See, we have Jabar Murku, we have Ragi Murku, we have Foxtail, Korralu, like that. We have all kinds of murkus. We make we take the granules and make that into a powder, and then mix it with rice flour, some with chana dal powder, something like that, and make it more tastier. And then we do it into murkus. So, and after doing the murkus also, we call it as a health product. That is why we extract the oil from the murkus and then give it, so that your people will be more healthier. They won't get lot of cough, everything because of the oil. And oil intake will be reduced due to that.
So apart from some of the items that you've already mentioned, like the pickles and the murgu and the spice powders, what are some of the other items that people could come here and enjoy?
We make traditional sweets also, which is like pardapuri. You have this. You have shells, jaggery shells, which is called gavalu. We make all these, and we make even kova laddu, which you don't get outside. These are the sweets which you don't get outside, and we make it with coconut inside and outside kova, because you can't see the coconut with kova on it. That is why it is called.
Usually it's like outer layer is coconut and then you have something else.
Inner layer is coconut, outer layer is kova. That is why you don't get those in outside shops also.
Yeah.
That is why we make these and all. We are thinking of expanding our products more into the retail stores and all. We are into Q-Mart and apartment stores and all. Now, we have even retail outlets in America and Australia also.
So as a woman entrepreneur, how has your journey been from procuring from such a small space, giving it to your cousins or, your nearby relatives, to something as big as making Pickle Story a brand?
I started only from my house. When we shifted into an apartment, we started into that.
Okay.
Then slowly we came up, then we thought we will open a shop kind of thing, so that people can come and see, taste and take it. As people have been asking, you are making pickles, make some snacks and give, make some sweet and give. As the customers started asking me, I slowly started introducing one product into my this one. Then they said, why don't you do health-wise some snacks, give us without sugar something, sweets like that. Yeah. So slowly I started one by one like that, and now I came up with a showroom. I want to make we do lot of business with by sending the couriers everywhere, all over the world.
Wow.
We have tie-up with lot of couriers like Garuda Vega, all these.
That's wonderful to know, Prasanna Garu. Can you tell a few words in Telugu to our fellow Hyderabadis, just summarizing everything that you said in English?
Nadi chinna business to start aina business. నేను ఫస్ట్ ఇంటి నుంచి చేశాను. మా కజిన్స్ అందరూ కొంచెం ఇస్తే సరిపోతలేదు అంటే కన్నా మేము వాళ్ళకు కిలోస్ వైజ్ చేసి ఇమ్మని చెప్తే కన్నా చేయడానికి స్టార్ట్ చేసి వాళ్ళందరికీ మెసేజెస్ పెడితే నాకు 75 కిలోస్ ఆర్డర్ వచ్చింది. అదే నాకు పెద్ద ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ అయ్యి నేను నా బిజినెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేశాను. అట్లా ఇంట్లో కూర్చొని ఊరికే కూర్చొని చేసిన దానికంటే ఇట్లా బిజినెస్ ఏదైనా స్టార్ట్ చేయడం బెటరు అనేసి అట్లనే నా పికిల్స్ అన్నీ స్టార్ట్ అయినాయి. ఒక్కొక్కళ్ళు ఇంకా పౌడర్సు, స్నాక్స్ అన్నీ అడిగితే అట్లనే నా బిజినెస్లో పౌడర్సు, స్నాక్స్ ఇప్పుడు మిల్లెట్ ఇయర్ కాబట్టి మేము మిల్లెట్ మురుకు అవన్నీ కూడా చేయడం స్టార్ట్ చేశాము.
Thank you so much, Prasanna Garu. It was wonderful talking to you, as I just said. So, guys, if you love pickles, I'm sure all of you does, like most of us do. So, do buy from the Pickle Story. Not only they do have the pickles, they also have like millet-based snacks. They also have spice powders, which is like magic powders for us youngsters. So, do come here. Or where should we buy?
You can buy from picklestory.com. You can buy from Amazon, Swiggy, anywhere. And you just have to search in Google Pickle Story and you get our address of Pickle Story in the Google Maps. We do our couriers all over the world, everywhere. For domestic, we use Swiggy, Zomato, Amazon, all that. And for international, we use DHL, Garuda Vega, etc. We send our couriers. There are a lot of customers for us from USA, from Australia, Canada. We keep sending lot of products over there. Allapkai, made of ginger garlic paste and mango. Uppukai, which is made of til and mustard powder. No added spices in it. Bellam avakai, which mangoes are cut into pieces, soaked for 3 days, sun-dried for 3-4 days, put jaggery and all and mixed in it.
It's very nice.